Ladies and gentlemen, Pimpmunk. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Morning Wood. This is the Morning Wood where you get what, Missy?
Wood, it's so good.
Yes, indeed. It is August 27th, the year of what the fuck, and we are joined today by a first-timer here on the show, but she's very talented, very funny young lady. I don't know what she looks like because she's a piece of bread. Burnt Toast, how you doing?
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Thanks for being on. And, of course, we got yawning, Dr. Phil famous, Jeff Holiday.
I just woke up. Woo!
He literally woke up when I called him, man. Ain't that fucking crazy?
Yeah, I knew like I was just gonna still be asleep when you were gonna call. So I was like, fuck it, dude. And I just like crashed down on the couch with my phone next to my head because I didn't want to miss it, you know?
Yeah.
And I saw your tweet last night about like I'm going to. I was like, he's not gonna make the show.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to. I was up pretty late, fucking arguing with a bunch of idiots. But
all credit to Jeff though. He showed up one time on here, fucking sick as a dog.
Yeah.
He tries.
Yeah.
He gets his best
That's
stuff.
why he's awesome.
But we're also joined, of course, by my lovely, beautiful, wonderful co-host, MissyAnn. My awesome, wonderful producer, Booleanenator, and Shabisky's here.
Yay, Chevy. Yay.
You're muted, Shabisky. That's why I didn't give you a good intro because you don't know how to do this shit yet.
That was Jeff. He did it. I understand. You saved the greatest for last. It makes sense.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I saved the last for the greatest. You're right. Anyways.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, and fuck, dude. First off, I want to talk about what happened last night in the NBA. The NBA teams all said, fuck it, we're not playing because we're tired. Because most of the players on the NBA are black. There's white players, but let's face it, most are black, and they're tired of their people getting fucking shot up by the police and getting killed and all this good shit. So they took a stand and didn't play, and I applaud them for it, actually.
Me too. I mean, you know, they can postpone by like a couple of days and pretty much keep close to the same playoff schedule. But at the same time, it's a statement, and that's a statement everybody's gonna hear. That's cool.
And here's why. And people's like, well, you know, why are they doing it? It's not gonna. You know why they're doing it? Because they could call the governor and the governor wouldn't answer. But that owner, like of Detroit or whatever, Miss Ford, who owns Ford, she calls. They're gonna listen.
Yeah, they'll pick up the phone.
They'll pick up the damn phone. That's why I think NFL teams should do the same fucking thing. Because if Jerry Jones calls Donald fucking Trump, Donald Trump's gonna answer the phone. Because it's Jerry fucking Jones.
It's true.
Yep.
And so if Robert Kraft calls, they're gonna answer, even though you know Robert Kraft's got some issues himself. But it's you know, that's why they're doing it, because and people are like, well, you know, this guy makes $50 million, like LeBron James, right? Make $50 million. Well, if they're paying him $50 million, think how much money that the owner's making, because they're not going to lose money, right? So they're paying him $50 million, so they're making way more.
So in NFL news, New York Jets, Indianapolis Colts, Washington football team, because they still ain't got a name, have decided that they're not fucking practicing, and they absolutely stopped the practice. The Packers, the Jaguars, and the Bears have now postponed the start of their practices.
Good. It's time to make a statement. For people with power should make statements because they can get things done, and it's time for that.
There was like 9,000 new cases in the schools in one school system in Florida. in the first week.
Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. It's bad. There was a school open up around here. They had 200 kids get corona. So.
I'm just saying, like, even in, like, the schools and the NFL, like, everyone just needs to, like, enough is enough. Like,
yeah. Well, that's the thing. It's all happening at once. Everything. I mean, Hurricane Laura hit last night. That's pretty bad fucking storm, I reckon.
I hope everyone's okay. Sunday.
Yeah, and then you got COVID, and then you got the social justice shit, and it's just all insane this year. But I was talking to Toast and Jeff and Booleanenator before the show. I've mentioned this before, but I have 3 people in my family that are biracial, that are mixed, right? 3 young men, boys. One of them's a real young kid. We have the same blood running through our veins, right? We have the same family heritage and stuff. Yet they're looked at different and judged different simply because they're darker than me.
Yeah, man.
And it's go ahead.
I tended to not mention it just because, like, I it was something that I never really talked a lot about for various reasons. But, like, my nieces and my nephew, they're biracial. Mm-hmm. My sister-in-law, she's married to an awesome dude named James. You know, James has been dealing with this shit all his fucking life.
Yeah.
So.
It's sad, man. And, we can be, empathetic or whatever, to it, but we don't really understand. Because we're not going, I know Toast does, because Toast is indigenous.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know this until just recently, because all I've ever seen is bread.
It's indigenous bread.
It's indigenous bread.
That's
but,
a good
feel free to speak up, Toast. Me and Jeff talk a lot.
Okay.
This is just a free-for-all.
There's a lot of, I don't know if you know this, because this is never in the news, of course, but there's a lot of Indigenous women, both in the United States and First Nations in Canada, that are going missing and they're being murdered. And it's just like, they think that it's like one of the worst serial killers that we've ever seen, but like you don't ever see it on the news.
Nope.
And it's like, I wonder why. And that's why
Highway of Tears, right? Like, is a part of it?
No. Well, this is now. It's happening now.
Yeah.
Oh, like it's continuing.
Yeah.
Well,
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
It might just be like something completely different, just because I know it was Indigenous women that were going missing along a certain stretch of highway in Canada, like near the reservation.
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's expanded
And no one
now.
cared.
Yeah, no one cared about that, and it has expanded now, and it's like multiple different tribes in both Canada and United States, and it has spread to different areas, and it's like, it worries me, I have to say, because I have daughters, and I'm just like, well, I don't live near where the most of it's happening, but if they're not going to do anything, it could easily spread to other places.
Right.
I've heard a little about this, and it's sad that I don't know more about it. But that is very scary.
Mm-hmm.
And it's mostly it's the women, right? It's all women.
Yeah, it's women. And
do you know how many have gone missing so far?
I don't
do they
even
have
know.
Any idea total?
It's a lot. And they think that it's more than what they know because there's women that are missing and they're not ever finding their bodies. So they don't know if they're missing because of other reasons or because of the person or persons that are doing this.
Wow, that's crazy. It has to be more than one person, right? For being that many people.
I don't know. I mean, it could be like one serial killer who's, if he's unimpeded and he's just able to just do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
I mean, what's stopping him?
Yeah. It's crazy. And honestly, and I don't mean to sound like a dick here, but if those were white women, you'd hear more about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would know a lot about it if it was white, blonde, blue-eyed girls.
There's always that tendency to have a dysfunction in the reporting between reservations and the rest of the country. It's been that way for a long fucking time. There's a piece that was put out about the relocating of orphan children and like how they got shuffled around and moved back and forth. The details of it were fucking crazy, but nobody ever found out about it because there's just that kind of break there that where information doesn't really travel both ways past. It's weird.
And just so that you guys know, like 2020,
Yes.
I would say about 60 to 70% of Native people do not live on a reservation. Like I don't live on a reservation. So
Yeah.
these are women that are like they're being taken and or murdered. Just like it blows my mind. So the idea.
So this isn't even on just a res. This is like all over.
This is all, yeah. So some people have like kind of, I don't know what their deal was, but they were like, well, you know, on reservations, they have their own police and blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, they do have their own thing going on, but it's happening outside of reservations too.
Right.
Yeah.
And so like there's so many going missing. Like why aren't people talking about this?
Exactly. That's
like why are
Because
more
what I
people
said
like-
earlier, Missy, was it's sad, but it's if it was white women, and it's so sad. It would be more noticeable.
Infuriating.
It would be more. It would be tough. I mean, look, dude. Remember what was that girl's name that ended up got killed missing on that island years ago? Little blonde girl from Alabama. Oh,
Bethany Howell or something like that.
I don't know what her. I don't. It wasn't Howell.
It was something like that.
Yeah, but anyways, that's all you seen on the fucking news. One little blonde, blue-eyed teenage girl. That's all you seen for weeks. And it was sad. It was bad that she got kidnapped and killed. But if you don't say that they don't get the same coverage, then you're stupid.
Yeah.
Right.
And by the way, I know this is mostly a comedy show, but sometimes we have to talk about this shit because it's gotten to a point now to where it's just too much, right? The black dude got shot in the back 7 times in Wisconsin. 7 fucking times with a tip. And
Terrible shit tip test. The numbers.
thank you. Terrible shit tip test. Yeah, you forgot a 0. It's supposed to be 250, not 25.
Zeros are hard. You know this.
Yeah.
It's been established.
I froze up for a second there, so I was like waiting for it to come back. But it's Shabisky. What do you think?
I agree.
Okay.
He's missing a 0. He's missing 2 zeros.
I got a power.
Oh, by the
zero
way,
in coffee.
Jeff, we started something here on the show every day. The Shabisky word of the day. He has to bring me a word from the dictionary. I'm trying to teach him shit. So he has to come up with a word, use it as a sentence, give us the definition. Yesterday he picked one of the longest words in the fucking English language. I couldn't understand.
Huh.
I
That's
got
a
one
really
for
good
you.
idea.
Longest words in the-
And the other day he picked accoutrement, right? But he said accoutrement.
Accoutrement. Accoutrement.
Oh, accoutrement. Yeah, accoutrement.
Well, if you want to, you can go to the Urban Dictionary and look up what G-man means. Just saying.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I don't
boy,
know
hang on.
what does it mean. Actually,
You
I don't
gotta
know.
look it up.
All right,
You
hang
gotta
on.
look it up
Big duty head.
in the Urban
So-
Dictionary.
Dictionary. Let's see. Urban Dictionary. With a dash.
No, just G-M-A-N.
G-M-A-N.
G-man.
G-man.
Let's see. G-man.
Gary.
1. G-man. Shortening of government man is a word used to describe special agents of the FBI. Number 2. The famous mysterious character from the game Half-Life.
No, you gotta look up the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, I'm on Urban Dictionary.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Raisin. Said accoutrement. Is that something he invented for Shanny? Exactly. And I'm gonna be a billionaire.
Oh, we're gonna
Okay?
talk about Shanny G-man here in a minute, by the way. So yeah.
Damn, I think I might have misspelled it or something because that one's not showing up right.
Accoutrement.
Is it G-man one word or G-man spaceman? What are you looking for here?
One word.
One
the
word.
the letter G and then man.
Is it? I don't know.
No.
Well, this is entertaining.
I'll tag you because somebody posted it on Twitter.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I know they used to call G-Man, the FBI or somebody G-Man back in the day.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
What does G-Man's what does that moniker even mean for G-Man?
God's
His
man?
name is Gary.
His name
That's
is
what I
Gary,
thought.
I guess.
Yeah, but I think it got something to do with God, right? God, God's man or something. I don't know.
I thought it was because his name.
It may be Gary, but no, he
I bet
hates
it-
to be called Gary. So
Yeah, but it's more likely to be God man than Gary man, since you don't want anybody.
a godly man, I think it means godly man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's.
Gotcha. Okay.
But now we all know after what happened this past Saturday, G-Man is not a godly man.
No.
Uh,
No,
but-
I watched that shit.
Did you watch that shit? And
I
people
somewhat.
talked about how angry I got. Like, why did you get so angry? Well, I've explained this a few times, but I'll explain it now again. That one of my best friends, you've met him actually, Jeff. You met her. You remember Dee?
Yeah.
Well, Dee just came out as trans.
Right.
And Deanne is her name now. And when G-Man said that, Dee's face came to my mind. And I got fucking mad.
And I think it's totally understandable to get mad. Like, that's fucked up.
He said he beat trans people with a baseball bat.
He sure did.
And now he's coming out trying to say that he was just trolling us.
Oh, he was just trolling us. Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. G-Man.
That's what he says when he gets caught.
Yeah, and besides, in the same fucking video he said he was trolling us, you know what he said? People question him. Why don't they question Billy about something? Why don't they question Ben about, I don't remember. But he said, why don't you guys question Pimpmunk about his homosexuality?
What?
The truth is finally coming out.
Yeah.
Finally.
The question is, I like to suck a dick. No. It's really weird that he said
Ain't
that.
nothing wrong with sucking a little dick, you know?
Yeah. I'm probably like the straightest dude, but I'm like, because why? I know why he said that. Because I know it makes G-Man uncomfortable. So every time I get around G-Man, I say, hey, baby, let me touch your nipples and shit.
Yeah.
Because it makes him so fucking uncomfortable.
Good.
but,
Fuck him. I hope he's uncomfortable.
Dude,
Piece of
I used
shit.
to have See, I've had conversations with G-Man about stuff other than religion, like football and stuff like that. And I always thought, well, he's not that bad. He's a low cow, but he's okay.
Right.
But after that, I have no respect for the man whatsoever. He's a piece of shit. And if you have those kind of thoughts, you may not act on them, but you could.
Yeah, you could.
It's just the fact that he would take it to that extreme. Like,
Yeah.
because I was thinking about it later, and I was like, I don't understand. Like, if somebody offends you or you get mad, you just be like, okay, see ya, I'm out. But why does his brain take it from 0 to 1,000 so quickly?
Yeah, exactly. And we even gave the dude a chance to backpedal, right? Billy gave him an opportunity to back up, like, look, I really don't mean this. He doubled down.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he definitely doubled down.
It was freaking. I seen you in the chat the other night, and you was like, "What's going on? What happened?" I didn't know if you ever watched it or not, Jeff.
Yeah, no, I did end up watching it later that night. I didn't have much else going on, so I was like, fuck it. I went and streamed a little bit. And yeah, I was furious. I absolutely lost my fucking mind to that shit. It's so bad. It's so bad. What the fuck, man? I can't even wrap my fucking head around it.
It's crazy, man.
It's like, what's really fucked up about it too, the part that probably bothers me the most is, if people like G-Man could even just, like, for a moment think about what that kind of shit would feel like if somebody said that about somebody you loved, like, somebody in your fucking family.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Are you supposed to be a goddamn Christian? There's nothing Christ-like about that fucking behavior and that kind of language.
Exactly. My mom believes in God, right? She's not extremely religious, but she was in the other room and she heard what G-Man was saying. She came to the door with tears in her eyes because, first of all, let me explain this. One of my mom's best friends is a gay black man. And so she came to the door crying and said, that piece of shit is not a Christian.
Yeah.
He's not.
And no, he's not. And another thing that I've thought about, G-Man being a black man who has had to, face real racism in his life, doing bigotry like that. I mean, it doesn't make sense.
Nah, it really doesn't. It's just fucking inhuman shit, man. It's so fucking gross. What a prick. What a prick.
I like him.
I'm sorry, I was talking to my mom.
Love Jeff's his look on his
Definitely.
I missed what was said. What was said? I was talking.
Oh, nobody said the N-word.
There's just a gap. There's just a fucking gap, and all of a sudden,
what the fuck?
There's just a gap, and all of a sudden, in the silence, Shabisky's like, "I like him." I'm like, oh fuck.
Man.
I was just joking.
No. It's understandable. You are a bigot.
I'm fine. I love G-Man.
Because you don't like white people.
Well, most of them.
Hey, Shabisky.
Huh?
Do you love black people?
Yeah.
I have a black friend.
Shanny loves black people.
There's just one black person I know.
Shanny is something. But now, give every dog their day, right? Shanny did come out and pretty much said, I can't be friends with somebody who says stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But she is going to be friends with him. Give it a week. I mean, they have this love-hate thing.
I agree. They're fucking.
I guess so.
They really want to or something, but there's something going on between G-Man and Shanny, but I'm telling you, man. Well, he on that show, he did say that he thought Shanny was very attractive.
Oh God, you know what I found the other night? I found the I said it smelled musky. It smelled musky.
Yeah, like cat piss.
Yeah,
not like cat piss.
Like in a good way.
Yeah, like
Pheromones.
Musky in a good way. Her pussy stinks, but it's the good kind of stink, you know.
So gross.
Womanly kind.
It melts paints off the wall, but in a good way.
I tagged you on
Burns your
Twitter.
nose hairs, but in a good way.
Yeah, he's something else, dude. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a woman, of course, but I think you ladies on the internet need to contact Shanny and explain to her that makeup don't go on like this.
She thinks she's beautiful. It's all right.
I mean, it looks like somebody put paint on their fist and just punched her in the fucking face.
She does need to ease up a little bit. Less is
looks,
more, Shanny. Less is more.
She literally looks like when a woman like lets her daughter do her makeup for her. Like, oh look, my 5-year-old did.
That's literally such a great comparison.
Silly.
Jeff needs to go teach you how to do makeup.
He's the pro at
Yeah, I am kind of a pro at it. Not gonna lie.
Well, you've been around a beautiful woman who knows how to do it.
I've done my makeup plenty of shit.
Yeah. Jeff's a stylist.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, he's one of those metrosexuals. Fat Pat gets pissed off when I call him that all the time.
He's a metrosexual, though.
He's definitely a metrosexual, man.
Oh my God, he is 100%. Holy fuck.
He's the worst metrosexual I've ever seen.
I
don't like metro. I like Pat, but I don't like metrosexuality or whatever it's called. Because, dude, I wear fucking track pants and t-shirts and a cabbie hat.
True. I don't know, man. It's my brain is not working for a metrosexual conversation.
Shabisky's a metrosexual. Shabisky, what is a metrosexual?
I think it means someone that's straight but like really still feminine and stuff.
No, not really.
It's a dude
They dress
who
well.
really takes pride in their appearance and does like a skincare routine and like a vitamin regimen, and he's got
that's
like
me.
a whole
I do
bunch
that
of
all the time.
soaps that he has to, you know, like he's got face cream and 3 different styling gels, and he takes, 45 minutes to do his hair in the morning, and his fucking underwear
that's me.
matches his socks and it matches his watch. Like,
Probably has a
Always
man
make sure.
bag.
A man
might
bag, yeah.
have
Oh,
a man
definitely has
bag,
a man bag.
yes.
100%.
Definitely. But it's completely like straight, like likes women,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do that too. I make sure my Rolex watch matches.
Dude, you look like, with that beanie on, you look like a burnt match. Come on, Shabisky.
A metrosexual is like a hipster that took the time to clean up, Kind
Yeah.
of like what it is
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. A hipster that cleans up.
Like if you've ever seen that movie American Psycho,
Oh, yes. Yes.
Right.
those guys, like that's a really good example of metrosexual.
Yeah, I like it. And that's where they're comparing their fucking business cards. They basically all look the same, but this is really
It's the
eggshell.
texture. It's the texture of it and the shit. Like there's no
Yeah.
sheen to it. Look at
A little
look
bit of
at
cologne on there.
Little bit of, yeah, it's got the glow.
I read that book, right? I was I think I was like 15, and a girlfriend of mine had given me the book, and she was like, "You have to read this." And I'm like, "All right, definitely." And my parents were divorced at this point, and my dad had come and like taken us to go out to the movies and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, what do you guys want to see?" And I saw that American Psycho was in the theater, and I was like, "I want to see that," but like, it's not really something you want to go to watch with your dad when you're 15 and have your little sisters next to you.
Yeah, no.
And instead, he listened to me. So
Uh-huh.
I had to sit through the entire fucking movie next to my dad and my 2 little sisters watching like violent fucking sexual murder scenes.
Nice.
Eating popcorn with my dad.
There you go.
Parenting.
Yeah.
That's my
He
idea
looked
of a
over at
good
me one
time.
point and I was like, sorry.
It's a good movie,
Sorry,
though.
Dad.
It is a good movie. I liked it.
liked
It's
it.
weird.
But my little sister was like 10. Like, I literally think I might have scarred her a little.
What movie did scar you as a kid? Jeff, you got anything that really fucked you up?
Yeah. Surprisingly enough, Total Recall. And it was like I'd seen horror movies and they freaked me out or like gave me nightmares and shit. But when I was a kid, for some reason, that scene in Total Recall where he takes off the mask, the fucking crazy like face splitting masks.
Yeah.
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
it-
2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Like that fucked me up as a kid. Absolutely messed me up. And so yeah. That gave me horrible nightmares for weeks.
Wizard of Oz did it to me.
Really?
Those
Mine
are the
was-
monkeys.
Mine was Brainstorm. You ever seen the movie Brainstorm? It's an old
not
movie.
sure.
It's an old movie. And I actually went to a cinema and draft house as a kid. My parents took me out there, so it was a different kind of cinema where you just sit down and they bring you food and they bring you beers and drinks and stuff. And before the movie, they're instead of your normal previews, they're playing like music videos. So I saw Michael Jackson's Thriller for the first time, and I was probably 8 years old. Right, so there's The Walking Dead on the screen before the movie even starts, and then they play Brainstorm, which is about they record the brain impulses of people, and then you play it back, and you can experience what they experience. It's a cool idea. It's freaking awesome. It'd be cool if they could actually do this. But the end of the movie, as this is a spoiler alert if you've never seen it, the lady records herself dying. And this guy is on a mission to play her death back in his own head to see what death is like, to see if there's an afterlife. To see if there's an
Crazy.
afterlife.
Okay.
Yeah, it is crazy. It is crazy. And it fucked me up. It fucked me up as an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, whoa.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That's a
Nice,
trip.
Shabby.
What about
What?
you, Toast?
Oh, yeah,
It was the like Jurassic Park movie.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
can
when I
see
saw that,
the
I
original
don't.
one.
Yeah, I mean, when I first saw it,
Mhm.
I was like, oh, this is really cool. But then I started having like nightmares about it. Like I would have nightmares about like waking up and walking out of my bedroom and then be like a T-Rex in my
Yeah.
house, like crashing through my house. And
have
yeah,
those
I don't
same
know. It freaked me
nightmares.
out. It
I can see
completely
that.
freaked me out.
I could definitely see that. Dinosaurs are scary.
I
Yeah,
didn't think
dude.
it was from Jurassic Park, but I've had those same fucking nightmares where, like, I'm in my mom's house and my little sisters are there, and I can see that, like, the velociraptors are, like, starting to come down the hill. So I'm, like, taking one sister and, like, putting her in the closet, and taking the other sister and, like, putting her in, like, the cupboard. I'm going, like, into the attic, and we're, like, hiding from the dinosaurs. So I've had, like, the same. That's crazy.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs are scary.
Shabby,
The one
you
that
got
really-
a movie that fucked you up, buddy?
I can't really think of any good movie like that, but you guys also know I didn't watch much movies growing up and stuff.
Yeah, he was Amish.
Yeah, the stuff that I could think of that fucked me up as a kid was shit on the internet that I saw that I didn't want friends to send me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'd say the first thing I ever saw on the internet that fucked me up a little bit was a video of Bud Dwyer. And a lot of you may not know what that is. Jeff definitely does.
Yeah.
That fucked me up when I first seen it because I wasn't completely desensitized by the internet yet. And when I seen that, I was like, ah, damn. Well, if you don't know the story of Bud Dwyer was he was in politics in Pennsylvania, I do believe.
Yeah, he was like a city functionary or something.
Yeah, and he got in trouble for some kind of money deal. He was stealing money or something. He was about to go to jail. Well, he did a press conference, and he came out and he had this brown paper bag, and he was talking. Then he pulled out a 357 and put it to his was it in his mouth, right?
In his mouth, up against the top of the palate.
Yeah, and pulled the fucking trigger live. And I've never seen blood come out of anything like that. It was like ocean of blood just.
Yeah, it's that kind of stuff that I don't want to see.
Yeah, it was, and it fucked me up. I mean, because like I said, I wasn't desensitized yet. And it's crazy that we have become immune to shit like that. Because
yeah.
It's sad that we can see shit like that now and go, oh, whatever.
Right. Yeah, there's the Arba Dwyer suicide is the inspiration for the song Hey Man Nice Shot by Filter.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. And yeah, it's fucking wacky, dude. It's super wacky.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fucking nuts.
I think
I
the
haven't.
first thing I ever saw on the internet that fucked me up was a German commercial. I think it was. I don't really know what it was. It wasn't very long, but it was something about like beauty standards, and this chick was like, what? Everything was in red, and this chick was walking down the street, like going home, and everyone that she was passing by was like making fun of how she looked and making fun of how fat she was and how her clothes didn't fit and how she looked ugly, and you could see it was like fucking with her. And then like she got home and she saw a commercial on TV for like looking beautiful or something, and then the commercial started fucking with her. So she went into the kitchen, grabbed a knife, went into the shower, and started cutting off pieces of her flesh
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
damn.
to like
Whoa.
be thinner. And it was literally like a German commercial about like don't listen to like beauty standards or something like that.
Right. Holy
It was
shit.
back when like Ryan.
So it wasn't real,
was, like,
though.
really- I don't know. I don't know if it was an actual commercial or if it was just like a thing some college students made. You know, like I have no idea.
Okay, but it wasn't a real chick cutting her shit off. Is what I'm saying.
No, it was an actor.
Oh, okay. Ooh, I misheard. I thought this shit was real. I'm like, damn.
No, it was a commercial. Like
Oh.
they were like doing like an
Wow.
infomercial to like go against like making like hurting yourself to fit
That's not
into
the best
like,
way to do a
standard.
commercial for that,
It
though.
was fucked up. And I saw it like I had to have seen that like 15 years ago, easy, and I still remember that shit.
Oof.
It is amazing what they'll put on commercials in other countries that they would never put here.
Mm-hmm.
True. Yeah. Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
fucking crazy.
German ones are nuts.
Mhm.
I noticed something though when you was telling that story. Shabisky's face got me because he went,
Hey, what?
"What did you say, bitch?"
Literally, that was the camera. And you can see her like cutting off like big chunks of her stomach, cutting off parts of her arm, cutting her leg off. Like,
Oh,
That is definitely a weird.
crazy.
I'm like with Arthur there in the chat room. That's a weird PSA.
Yeah.
it's kind of fucked up.
I was really into it just being on rotten.com back
Oh,
then.
Man.
Oh, Rotten.com would have fucked anybody up.
Another one
I
that
was
kind
always
of another movie that kind of fucked me up was what was that 120 hours? It's basically the 5 days one where he's cutting his arm off and shit. And
Yeah,
they show,
dude, that's crazy.
they show the sinew and all the stuff that he's cutting through. It's like ew, ew, gross.
Oh, that's an interesting story because he literally was stuck. His arm was stuck between a rock and a hard place.
What are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, and so he. Oh, I mean, we have to think about stuff like that. Like, what would I do in situations like that? It's like that one chick who got trapped in the desert or whatever, or I can't remember, and she drank her own blood to keep,
Oh, yeah.
hydrated. And I was
Yeah.
like, dang.
What are you gonna do?
What the fuck?
yikes.
I'm good.
I would just.
Yeah.
I think I'd drink my own blood before I drank my own pee.
Oh, no, I drank my piss too to survive. I drank my piss, your piss, everybody's piss. To live. Dude,
All right, everybody, single file line. We're
I
gonna piss
know.
in Pimp's mouth. Single file line.
Crazy
Tony
stuff
fuck.
on the internet.
it is crazy. Thank you, PT. Yes, it is crazy stuff on the internet. But I would definitely drink a whole lot of pee to survive. I'm not gonna lie. I'd eat your shit if it made me live. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No.
Dude, I do not want to die. I say people say, "Oh, he committed suicide." If they ever say Pimpmunk committed suicide, investigate.
Investigate.
'Cause that shit ain't true.
Something
People like-
fishy going on.
I say people tell me, "Oh, I don't want to live as a vegetable. Unplug me. Leave me as a cucumber. I'm cool."
Have you watched the videos online about people's experience while they were in the coma? Like knocked out, the people that have like woken
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I've said I had an uncle that was in a coma, and the weird thing was the only person he heard talking was my mother.
Well, they can hear, they can like, I've seen a couple of them that say it's like being in like a weird dream state. Like sometimes you black out and then you wake back up, but you're not. You're just like in some other subconscious, and creepy fucking shit can happen, and you can be stuck like that for years on end and just still hear everyone around you, but be stuck in this like weird other world in your head.
No thanks, I'm good.
That's be fucking.
Fuck that.
Right. My head's fucked up as it is.
Yeah,
That would
right?
be like fucking a nightmare. Hell
Yeah,
on
my
earth.
brain would be weird because I have a weird brain. I think of weird shit. So yeah,
Nah. Can you imagine?
I have to see. 'Cause if I go in coma, keep me there.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. I've seen a lot of really fucked up shit on the internet, you know? Some pretty disturbing stuff. But the thing I think that kind of like was a real formation for me as a kid, saying something really like shocking and extreme, had to have been the Russian throat cutting video. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that one.
I'm not sure.
I mean, I've seen a lot of throat cutting videos.
It was like during one of the Chechen wars, and like this dude had been captured, and he's like on the ground, and there's audio of it, and they stick a knife into his throat and then saw it open. And like you hear the whole thing and him gurgling shit. I think I was like 13 when I saw that. That stuck with me for a long time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
All right,
Dude.
let's talk about something that's not.
Well, I was gonna
gruesome.
mention one more death I seen on the internet that fucked me up. And when they stoned this dude to death,
Yeah.
and that shit was fucked up, dude. 'Cause oh man, he looked like Joe Pesci in Casino.
Ooh.
You remember
Oh,
Joe
okay.
Pesci in Casino when they beat him with a baseball bat?
Yeah. That was
And
that one was fucked up.
That was a fucked up scene.
Yeah, man. Holy shit.
Yeah, and then yeah, that's pretty crazy. So, what do you want to talk about? This happy, make you googly-eyed, Missy? Come on, you wanted to talk about happy shit?
I didn't
talk
say I
about
wanted.
happy shit.
I didn't say I wanted happy googly eye fucking shit. Let's back that
Talk about
truck
my
up for a
penis. How about
second.
that? Because that's happy googly eye.
Do you want to talk about your penis?
I
We can
don't
talk about
really.
your penis.
That's a short conversation.
Mhm.
Yeah, I saw what you did there.
Did you? Because I got a small penis.
Wait, where? What did he do? Where?
That's nothing new. Shabisky never sees any. Well, anyway, fuck it. You want to talk about something funny? Shabisky, it is time for we got to get an intro for this. Shabisky's word of the day.
Yeah, you might be a little mad because I went for a really long one again here. Okay, so let me see if I can pronounce this. Okay. Poop. Okay, I think I pronounced it right. Let's see. The definition is feces. It's
Did you really
solid
choose poop? No,
and
no, no,
semi-solid
no,
remains
no,
of food that could not be
Stop,
digested
stop.
in the small
Seriously,
intestine.
stop. Stop.
What?
Give me another fucking word now.
What that?
I told you couldn't do this kind of stuff. I told you couldn't.
I chose this word like yesterday.
No, I told you no.
This way ahead.
Fucking
I thought this
do
was
it.
the right choice.
No.
Do you believe this, guys? I
Give me
chose
the
the
real-
best word ever.
Give me the real word.
It was poop.
No.
If I'm pronouncing it right.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, come on. You got this is a learning experience. A learning experience.
Yeah, I'm learning new
Look
words.
up, okay? And you can.
You already knew what poop was, Shabisky.
I'm just learning. Okay. This is new for me. I bet a couple of people in the chat are learning too as we're going.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a word. You can tell me if you know what it means or not.
Okay.
Apprentice.
You already stumped him.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
He don't know what it means. You really don't know what apprentice means? Look it up real quick.
I don't wanna.
Look it up and give me the definition. That's your word. You got to
So
do it.
much work. Oh my god.
Jeff, this motherfucker thought we gave him a picture of James Brown. He said Billy Joel.
I don't recall any of
Oh
this.
no, I remember that one. Holy shit. Oh no, I remember
I
that
don't
one.
know. Do you know?
Oh.
See, the thing is, Shabs, there's like all sorts of really big words that you can use with poop, and you'd still be learning something, and you'd be learning something about poop because we can tell that that's like one of your interests. So that's cool. Like impaction.
Impaction.
That's a
Oh
really
yeah, that's
important one
what
to
Pimp
learn.
had to deal with, right? Where he had the Trump ball in his asshole. He had to knock through.
Yeah.
The
That's
Trump.
impact.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know what he's talking about.
Yeah,
My
the-
champagne. I call it my champagne shit, but go ahead.
So an apprentice is a person who is learning a trade from a skilled employer.
Yes. Now use it in a sentence.
I'm learning to be a porn star, so I'm an apprentice. Apprentice. Like you said, good.
God.
You literally said the word 5 seconds ago correctly and then said it wrong. 5
Words are
seconds.
hard.
What?
Yeah.
They are for him.
What is Jeff?
This man knows nothing. Jeff in the chat room asked me the other day what Black Wall Street was. He didn't have no idea.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah. When I stopped in, I was asking.
Yeah,
about
I
that
think you
shit.
were drunk that night too, because the way you were talking, I was like, Jeff's drunk.
I don't know, maybe I drink a lot. I drink a whole lot.
Wait.
This world. This world requires a lot of alcohol to get through these days, man.
Yes, it does. So, Toast, let me ask you a question. Is this your first time ever like seeing Shabisky?
No.
Oh, because you knew he was stupid coming in. Okay, never mind.
He's
because
the greatest.
Because for some people, when they first meet him, they're like shocked and scared that someone like that lives in this world.
No, I mean, have you seen the people I make videos about? Nothing shocks me at this point.
But like Shanny, you make videos about Shanny. You do know that he flirted with Shanny.
I saw that. I remember that.
He DM'd Shanny and told her he wanted to eat her tootie twat.
Oh God, okay, I didn't go too.
Her cootie twat?
Calm down.
Her hoo-ha. Her disgusting milk cave.
Oh God.
All right. All right, come on. Now, let's...
He told her he wanted to suck that forehead nipper when she got her.
The nipple.
Seem to have an infection in your P word.
Yeah. You know, I'm the one that came up with that, the forehead nipple. I'm the one that started that shit.
That makes me real upset, man.
You ever seen her get angry? It fucking wiggles.
It does. All right.
Shabisky's the one that got me involved with Shannon. I told the boy, Missy witnessed it. I told the boy 100 times, do not bring her around me because I will end up hurting her feelings.
It's true. I saw.
Because when it comes to like insult shit, you don't want to fuck with me too much. I'm really good at it. And she kept coming around and she started calling me fat. Okay? I am fat. But then I simply said her pussy smelled like boiled bologna and Play-Doh. Then all of a sudden, I'm a fucking sexual harasser and a rapist. And first of all,
boiled bologna and Play-Doh.
He's loving.
And then,
is this the first time he heard that?
and then later on DP, I said something because I was a rapist. And I'm like, this bitch is the cure for rape.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, I can kind of see it. Shit.
Yeah. So.
Oh, bologna Play-Doh, fuck.
But that insult is so over the top, right? I don't really go personal. I do over the top shit like that. But then she called me a sexual harasser and a rapist because of that.
Meanwhile, she's over here like messing with MissyAnn.
Yeah, dude, she sent me videos that I didn't want. I didn't ask for it, didn't know about it. She just sent it out of the blue.
She does that to a lot of people and then claims victim. Yeah.
And then she did this whole video about me, and she basically did this to her arm, right? And said that she tried to commit suicide.
I saw that one too. Yeah, I saw that one too. Oh
That's not the first time she's done that. So
I get more wounds when I wipe my ass than that.
I tried to do like a Shanny stream. Because I was watching the Republican National Convention, and then it ended because I started way too late. So we watched a couple of the talks and shit, and I was like, fuck it, let's just watch like Shanny content and shit. Everybody does that. I'll try to do that and like fuck, man, I can't do that. I can't.
Dude, it's hard to watch her content. I don't see how like Geek Room and them do all that shit all the time about her. I can't watch that content like that because it just I'm like, what?
Yeah, man. I mean, like, I'm glad that they do because then, they're kind of going through and
they do
running a filter through it, So you don't have to. They find like all those choice little fucking stinky shit nuggets, and you can just.
Well, they got stronger stomachs than I do.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I vomit when I see bad shit.
That shit. Fuck that shit.
And they watch the porn. How the fuck? I mean, seriously. There's no way I could watch, because I know I haven't seen it. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I guarantee you there's cartoon steam coming from that pussy. You know what I mean? Like how the steam comes in cartoons when shit stinks, and it like has fingers and comes up. That shit's bad, dude.
Yeah.
That's one of those pussies. If you get down to it and go back.
Gross.
I like making Jeff do that shit.
Oh my god.
Now you've done some content on her, right, Miss Toast?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, she was like the first person that I started making videos about. And I mean, she's like the reason why I started my channel.
She hates you. I know that. I've heard her say that.
She hates me. Yes.
And G-Man don't like you too much either, does he?
Nope. No. In fact,
disgusting.
In fact, recently he called me a whore and a prostitute. And so I decided to make it into a song. And so that song is actually premiering later this afternoon.
Awesome.
Just to piss him off.
Which your channel is what on YouTube? Burnt Toast, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I love making these people butthurt.
Missy, if you got a link to your channel, you can post it in the chat room. Everybody knows Jeff. Everybody knows Jeff's channel, so fuck Jeff. We don't promote him.
Yeah, it's kind of silly to promote me.
Yeah, and plus I don't like your content.
At least you're not like, make some more fucking jelly juice content, Jeff. Okay.
Yeah, no, dude, if you ever do something that people they expect it all the time. The same shit. That's like when I used to do all the atheist content that I did back in the day, and then when I stopped doing it, people were like, Pimpmunk, I don't like you no more because you don't talk about Jesus anymore. I'm like, fuck, dude, I did it 100 times. What else you want from me?
Yep.
Well, how many times have you been asked to do Jelly Juice again? Like, I mean, seriously, that was 2 years ago when you were on Non Sequitur at first.
Every week. Every fucking week, man.
Jesus
Every
Christ.
goddamn week.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man. No, it never stops. It never stops.
That's like, I don't see how Repzion does it on Onision. I don't see how he does it.
Oh, he gets paid a lot more than me. That's how.
I know, but he just, I would get so bored talking about the same thing over and over again.
Yeah, me too.
And I don't like Repzion. I hope he gets hit by a milk truck. But, okay. I really don't wish harm on Repzion. Just constipation. Terrible, terrible constipation.
Terrible gas.
Yeah, he's a little bitch, Jeff.
I haven't really had any issues with him myself. Yeah, like I said, I haven't really had any issues with him myself. But there's this whole drama commentary community is going through a bit of an existential identity crisis lately, and I'm wondering how some of those people are gonna end up surviving, to be honest. And I don't know if Rep's gonna be able to do it. I don't know, it's weird.
I don't know, I know he's a little bitch.
That's true.
Yeah. You know.
Did I say it was a bitch? Anyways, no, I mean, it's kind of like, in a way, it's kind of like a little comic thing I do now about Red. I don't really give a shit, He's a shithead to me, but I don't care. I mean, I don't hate him.
Sure.
I don't really hate anybody I've had online drama with. That's silly.
Right.
Well, to hate someone, it requires you to actually care what they think. So
Yeah. Exactly. That's like in the day when I had the little drama with Brett King, right? Like people wanted me to do Brett King shit all the time. I'm like, that was fun for a minute, but it got old, and then when it got personal, I stopped.
Right.
yeah.
Because I when people started doing the doxing, the swatting, getting people fired and all that shit, I pulled away from the drama shit. I mean,
yeah, you kind of have to. It gets fucking. People are crazy.
Yes.
Online people are 10 times more crazy too because they're fucking bored.
yes.
And yeah, it's fucking crazy. People will get all these ideas in their head. They'll feel like they're totally 100% justified, or their audience is egging them on, yeah. Do another one of those. Do more, And the next thing you know, you're doing some fucking sketch ass shit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and people get it. And look, if you're having like online back and forth drama like people used to, Jeff, you know what I'm saying, where it was fun and nobody got too personal,
right?
And it was just, but now people fuck with your offline life, and that's different.
Yeah, that's way fucking different, and it's bullshit.
Yeah, and we live in a different time. I am not the same YouTuber or content creator I was in 2016.
Yeah, me neither.
We live in a different. You have to. I've been lately. There's been a lot of people calling me PC pimp.
PC pimp.
PC pimp, because I've made stands against the racist shit. I made stands against sexist shit, and I've actually changed my views on certain things. And people said I'm an SJW now. Well, fuck, I'm still an edgy motherfucker, but you can be edgy about different things. We've already done that edginess. That edginess has been done so goddamn much, it's fucking dead.
I've had a lot of people say that I've turned into an SJW too, and I'm like, all right, man, whatever, that's cool. Right on.
Yeah. I just think it's ridiculous because it's not even that. It's just like you grew up. Like, I'm sorry. Like, is it hard?
I'm really not growing up though.
But like, it's not growing up all the way. It's just growing up in a sense where it's like, okay, like you can acknowledge the fact that that part of your vocabulary or your humor or however you use those terms, it's just over now. You know?
Yeah.
Like it's not. It's dumb to do it. Like it's
already been done. I mean, goddamn, why you gotta do it again? And the thing about it is, we do live in a different time. People like black people are pissed right now, and they should be. And I was watching an ESPN show this morning, and Shannon Sharp was on it, and he said, "We're going to vote this time. We're going to change." And if we put, and he gave a warning to Biden, which, I mean, I know it was for Biden. He didn't say Biden, and I'm glad he said this. He says, "We're going to put you in office, but if you mess up, we're going to take you out of office. If you don't help us, we're going to take you out of office." And I understand that.
Right.
Yeah, dude.
And that's awesome.
Yeah.
I hope, because if black people vote this year, Biden will win.
Mm-hmm. I think enough people are pretty motivated this year. It might actually there's a chance.
Don't want to make a prediction and say he's going. I don't do that because I made a prediction last time and Trump won. What the fuck?
Yeah.
But I think people are pissed. And people should be pissed right now. So.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm still a sexist, but only to Missy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's got big titties.
Yeah,
That's
she
true.
do.
That's true.
I'm not going to hit on the toast because I like bread.
Sarah's asking no more Keck videos. You know what? I have enough Keck videos in my repository now that they'll live on forever, shiny and chrome, my dude. It's all good. We'll Chatelet in silence, okay? All right, little Keckerino.
By the way, Missy, we are in the second hour. What are we doing in the second hour?
We e-demand.
We e-demand. That's when I tell you to give us money, and you do so in the description below. Shabisky has a Patreon. Please throw him a few bucks. Missy has a Patreon. Please throw her a few bucks. The great producer man has a Patreon, and damn sure deserves it. Throw him a few bucks. And remember, he's trying to get a new computer so he can do these shows. And because like my stuff has a lot of layers and shit and a lot of different things, and it takes a lot of stuff off your computer, so help him get that computer. And I have a Patreon, Streamlabs, and a direct link to PayPal, and I'll give you my Cash App in the chat room if you want to tip. I need it because I'm moving and all kinds of bullshit, and I got to have my prostitutes and heroin. So do that.
Yeah.
And if we do make the stream go, which we need $100 more, I think. If we make this stream go, we will do a Friday show.
Hey.
Consider doing a Friday show if I got $100, and now I'm considering it. Iski said that if you give $100, he will suck Jeff Holliday's penis live.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah,
All right.
All right.
I'm on my
Just
way.
like, oh, all right. I mean, he's kind of stupid, but fuck, he don't talk when his dick in the mouth. So okay,
That's exactly right.
those are your exact thoughts. By the way, Toast, I am so sorry. We do talk stupid here.
Nah, are you kidding me? I cover and make videos about stupid, so you're good.
Yeah, but we're not that kind of. Well, Shabisky's that kind of stupid. Me and Missy and Bulls are. Well, we're that kind of stupid too.
It's all good.
I'm as soon as I hop off here, I'm only on for another 15 minutes or so, but after I get off here, I'm going to be going and playing dirtbag golfing, so I get pretty stupid too.
What is dirtbag?
Awesome.
Oh, dirtbag golfing. Me and my buddies, we put on our kilts. We go first thing in the morning to this like really rundown golf course. We crank whiskey, play Biggie, play some old punk rock and shit, and play golf.
That's
get
so cool.
Wasted fucking drunk.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My dad used to like to do that, but minus the kilt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Y'all
got to
see
be
that
a
one-
nod to the Scots that invented golf. You know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I saw this one thing on Twitter the other day, and there was these girls that were wasted drunk on a golf course, and one was naked, and she was like laying down, and the other one put the putter like in her butt crack, and they were teeing off of her butt. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
That sounds pretty badass.
Here the comments. Okay, Tommy, I'll read it. I didn't read it until just now. BLM started under Obama and Biden's reign, so blacks aren't getting any comfort putting Biden in. What do you? He wants comments. What do you think,
I
Jeff?
just answered you, Tommy.
Okay. How is that any different from Trump? How much better are things under Trump now than they were for black people than Obama and Biden? Or maybe it really doesn't have anything to do with either of those things. Maybe the change can't always just come from one stupid cocksucker we put in fucking office. Maybe not. Maybe not that. Maybe change has to be done with the process of civics, local government, people making a stand and trying to enact the will of the people and the pressure of the people, using things like our tax dollars and our voices, and sometimes even our personal safety and our bodies in order to compel our people who we put in charge, who are handling our fucking money, to make the changes we demand. Maybe we should do that, and maybe it has nothing to do with Biden or Trump, and that's just a really bullshit thing to bring up to try and win points to one side or the other. Maybe. I don't know. It could be. Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I really don't know. I mean, what difference is it gonna make? We'll just keep on trying to make difference. That's the thing. We keep trying to change. Will
I
it
don't
change?
think it's about putting Biden in there. I think it's about getting Trump out.
Yeah, to a lot of people, that's what it is. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
I don't think it's like if Biden fucks up, they can impeach him and Kamala can take over. Like, it's just the ultimate goal is getting Trump out.
Yeah.
If
And,
Biden's what we have to do that, then Biden's what we have to do that, and then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Right.
I understand.
The absolute requirement is to get Donald Trump out has nothing to do with any of these like BuzzFeed talking point,
Good point.
positions. It's nothing to do with it. That's not why we need to get him out. We need to get him out because he's fucking corrupt. Biden is corrupt too, but Biden is corrupt in a way that all politicians are corrupt, and we understand it. Trump is not. Trump doesn't care about whether or not he's going to be influencing this or that or the party or these corporate sponsors. He cares about his own narcissism. And in the wake of that, he'll erode so many of our fucking freedoms. He already has. He's broken the protocol on damn near everything a president's supposed to do. He's, again, expanded.
Make a change.
Ooh.
The money will fly away anyway for the wrong reasons.
There you go.
Thank you, PT.
The truth of the matter is this.
What a
Thank you.
boss.
We have to force
So
this kind of a change because there's no reason with the expansion of the executive branch. There's no way to rein in Trump. There's no way.
No.
And we need to reinstall those fucking protections to make sure that one fucking guy doesn't turn into a fucking king. That is one of the reasons why we kicked the fucking English out. And right now, there are far too many cocksuckers who are so fucking comfortable with that stupid orange piece of shit that they might as well think that he is a god, if not a king, if not whatever. And it's
crazy.
Pathetic.
They're very religious with him, and it's weird, dude. It's weird.
It's very weird. It's almost like a cult.
Uh-huh.
And you try to talk to them, and it's like they're completely brainwashed.
There's nothing he can do that's wrong to them. Like I said before, I think he can line up 10-year-olds in the fucking front lawn of the White House, blow their brains out, and they would make excuses for it.
They would. They absolutely would. 100%. I fucking argue with people who are like, my first and foremost concern is the Second Amendment. And I'm like, okay, well, what about these quotes from the president directly stating that he's for red flag laws? Even more than red flag laws, if he himself deems it necessary, he should just be able to point and they'll take your fucking guns away before due process happens. I point that out to fucking MAGA people and they're like, nuh-uh. Well, that's not what he meant. Like,
by the way, this is a man who loves guns.
Yeah, I love fucking guns, dude. I love guns.
I don't.
I honestly think that...
I think Jeff Hardy's a dangerous man.
I honestly think this might be our one opportunity to get him out, because if he does go through another term, if he gets reelected, he might actually use that to enact martial law and basically install himself as a dictator. I could see something like that happening. I could see it happening.
And if you can't see how dangerous and how crazy this man is, look what he tried to do with the post office.
Yeah, man.
I mean, look, that alone should scare you. Because he knows that people get their medicines through the mail, that veterans get their fucking medicines through the mail and stuff. But yet, to try to sway the vote his way, he tried to kill the fucking post office.
Yeah, dude.
Well, not only that, but during a pandemic, most people are buying things online now because stores don't have their dressing rooms open. People don't want to go. Like, I don't want to go into a store because I have asthma. So there's no way that I'm going to put myself at risk like that. So to mess with people's ability to get food and clothing and medicine, it's tyrannical. You know, I mean, that's what it is.
People say the same thing about Obama. He'll make himself king. Yeah, but Obama never said shit like he'd make himself king. Trump has been fucking joking about this shit for a while. And saying like maybe we might have to postpone the election, and then he starts putting in policy. Like, you can't make that. That's not the fucking same.
Or the thing he said the other day about he thinks he deserves a redo. Like, he wants to get elected so that he gets 4 years, but then after that he wants a redo for the first 4 years because they were messing with him the entire time.
Yeah, he said, and people don't realize that he said this recently, that he had a conversation with God.
Oh, and
God told him that he created COVID to destroy the economy so he could rebuild it again. People aren't talking about that stupid shit that he said.
So fucking crazy.
He said that.
Yep. And he meant it. He means it.
He meant
it. I did it too. I kept excusing things that he'd say, and I'm like, he's just trolling, or like, oh, he's just pushing the boundaries of shit. And like, nah, dude. Nah, he's serious. He's 100% serious. None of this is a fucking joke anymore. None of it is like, oh, ha, ha, ha. No.
He said I'm the chosen one, and he believes it.
Yeah. He fucking believes it 100%. It's fucking crazy.
And will Biden do great things? Probably not.
No.
But you fucking I'm voting for the lesser evil this time. You fucking I am.
Yeah, the day Biden takes office, I'll go out and protest him. Sure.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, fuck him. I fucking hate Biden, but it's better than
It's
Trump.
not about that. It's about getting Trump out.
Yeah.
And honestly, another thing, and this is kind of, simplistic, I guess, but even though Biden messes up or whatever, talking sometimes, at least he acts presidential. Mm-hmm. George W. Bush, I didn't like at all, but he had a fucking shoe thrown at him. He just dodged it and then kept on.
Yeah.
He acted. Donald Trump, he hears somebody yell out something bad in the crowd, he points the shit out.
Yeah. Or people like ask him questions he doesn't like. He fucking like has a there was a fit, like a little baby.
Yeah, it's so
Shit.
crazy.
He's a petulant child. I mean, that's
Yeah.
what he is.
Oh well, fucking
He is.
crazy.
He is. And,
Fuck Trump.
yeah, it's crazy. Fuck him and fuck Jeff Holiday.
You know, the thing too that's interesting to me is I've asked this of many people. What policy of Trump's do you like? And it, just recently, Shoeonhead was talking to that Karlin Borisenko grifter bitch, and she asked the same question to her, and she gave the exact same answer I always hear from everybody else. Everybody I've ever asked who's MAGA, what are the policies that he enacts that you like? And they always say the same thing. He triggers the libs. What are you, fucking 12 years old, you fucking retard?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
that's such a
has
Like that.
nothing to do with the office of presidency. Nothing.
Yeah, you like it because it triggers people.
What kind of
Yeah.
wet
You're
brain
12.
fucking...
So you're going to vote for somebody who gets enjoyment pissing off half the country? Really?
Yeah.
Like, I think you have a little bit more important things to deal with other than that.
It's not
That's
mature
they're
enough to understand that, though.
their concerns and their understanding of politics is no deeper than a fucking mud puddle. Like, these people are fucking dumb, and they're in a cult. They're absolutely in a cult.
Mhm.
And this is not all Republicans. These are the MAGA people we're talking
No,
about.
yeah. That's an important distinction. MAGA, not necessarily conservatives, not necessarily Republicans. I got no problem with somebody who's an open and honest conservative Republican. That's your belief.
Yeah.
That's your belief. Fine.
Yeah.
MAGAtards are brain dead. They're
that's
absolutely
it.
fucking stupid.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I said the same thing about Bernie bubblers.
Yeah, but they're not.
They're kind of crazy.
They're crazy. Oh yeah.
But not like MAGA, though. They're dumb
Well,
as a
no, they
fucking
don't go
rock.
to the extremes that MAGA does, but they're weird.
No,
Yeah,
I agree
they're
with
weird.
Burnt. I agree with Burnt. They're like a fucking cult. It's like, I've never ever met crazier people. Have you seen that thing with the guy is proposing to the girl, and they make this big dramatic, scene about getting engaged, and they come and they show the ring to the camera, and it's a square ring, and it says Trump 2020.
Yeah.
Ew.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, is it a joke? Like, did they? This has to be a joke, right? That's not really her engagement ring. And then his is
100%
like his face, like Trump's actual face.
Oh,
Like,
God.
And I also want to say this. All Trump supporters are not racist, but all racists are normally Trump supporters.
Usually.
Mhm.
So I gotta bounce. It's about my time. Thanks again.
All
for
right,
having
buddy.
me on.
Thank you for stopping by. We knew that Jeff was going to leave us early, by the way, because
Yeah.
he got to go suck his buddy's dick on a golf course.
I do. And it probably about the
careful.
time that you guys are ending, I'll be starting my stream up because I'll be streaming from the golf course again.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
I'll
I love you
It
guys.
was nice
See-
meeting you.
Yeah,
Love
nice
you
meeting
too,
you.
have fun.
Lady
Yeah.
Jeff.
God, I'm glad that motherfucker's gone.
A piece of shit.
He's a piece of shit.
Now let's talk about him.
That's what we
Never
were
liked
doing.
him.
I love Daddy Holiday.
So, okay, Toes, let me ask you a question. What got you to wanting to do online content?
So, I mean, I was just like most other people. I'd watch streams and watch stuff and occasionally comment, but I really wasn't engaged a lot. I would just listen and then go about my day.
Mhm.
And then back in like September, October 2019, I
Yeah.
stumbled across Shani's channel. And I was like, what in the world? Like, who is this person? She's crazy. And so I just started watching her stuff. And then one day she did a stream where she was saying all this racist shit. And I was like, oh my gosh. And she started claiming citizenship to an indigenous nation.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you can't do that. Sovereign nation, you can't just claim to be a citizen. It's like if I woke up today and said, yeah, I'm a citizen of Australia or I'm a citizen of China. Like, you can't do that, right? And so I commented and I was like, hey, you might want to walk that back because, it didn't work out well for Elizabeth Warren. Like, she got a cease and desist letter from the Cherokee Nation. Like, you might want to not say that on YouTube. And she just doubled down and just saying a bunch of racist stuff. And then she was She did a series of streams where she was screaming the N-word. That was when she started doing all of that. Screaming the N-word, making jokes about Asian people, Hispanic people. She was saying all this racist stuff on Twitter about immigrants and stuff. And I was like, dang, this chick is insane. And so then she started going after me specifically and started saying a bunch of stuff to me. And this is what I found with Shani and Rev specifically. I mean, I don't know about other races, but the two of them, what I noticed is that when they talk about people who are like a minority, it's like they don't know how to actually talk to them like a human being. Or I'm sorry, as Shani would say, human being. Like she either gets overly sexual and hits on them and gets like creepy, pervy, or she gets super angry and starts yelling at them about some stereotype, and it's just completely racist bitch. And so that's how they are. And so she pissed me off, and then she said a bunch of stuff to me, and I was like, fine, I'm not going to watch her stuff anymore, and I walked away. And then she found me on Twitter, because I used to have like a personal Twitter account, and she started like harassing me on there. Like every time I would tweet something, she was commenting, "You're harassing me. You're a bully. You're blah, 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 blah." And I'm just like, girl, I'm not even talking to you. Go away. And then she said, I'm going to report your account to get you suspended, because she was butthurt that I called her out for claiming to have tribal status when she's a liar. She's a liar. And so she got mad, and I deleted my Twitter account. And then right after that, she started attacking Life of Free Spirit and Charlie Gold and some other people who are black women who have like these big channels and stuff. And this is what she does. She clout chases, and then she gets super racist. And so I got so pissed off because Shani showed up on stream with a sling on her arm, claiming that Callie, Life of a Free Spirit, had sent, quote, a group of black men to jump her and Rev. And I was like, oh, okay, I don't believe this at all. And so long story short, it turned out that they got into a hit and run. And then when the police showed up at their house, they got into a scuffle with the police. And so it had nothing to do with anybody on the internet. And so my very first videos on my channel, they're not even like real videos, because I had never made a video ever in my entire life. But I got so pissed, I had just put clips where it shows just her lies and her hypocrisy about things that she was saying about Callie and Charlie Gold. And so from there, I started getting more into her content and realizing how terrible this person is and how terrible her boyfriend is. Because yes, Shani, you're not married, so So I started making videos about both of them. And then that led me to G-Man, which led me to Vaughn, which led me to Corky. And like there's a video where there's like
that's a wormhole from hell right there.
Yeah, I just kind of fell into this rabbit hole of stupid bulls cows. And I was like, who are these people? And I just started making videos, not expecting anyone to watch.
Yeah. And
all of a sudden people started watching and commenting, and that's kind of the rest is history, I guess.
Well, that's cool. I'm glad they did, because like I said, I didn't know a lot about you until the other night I heard you on Hannibal and Monty, who Hannibal's in the chat room, by the way, blacking the room up a little bit. We got 2 black dudes in the room now. We're cool. Anyway, I watched it. I was like, I like this chick. I want her on the show. I also wanted a Black Guy TV on the show, but apparently he works and really can't do more. So we're going to bring him on some night stuff that I'm going to do soon.
He's cool.
Yeah,
I'm doing a stream with him tonight. Yeah.
I'd fuck him. And I'm not even gay.
Oh.
Well, according to G-Man, I may be, but because you people need to question my homosexuality. Is what
He's in the chat room too right now.
Yeah, Black Guy TV's like, well, hell, we got 3 black guys in the team. We're super fucking cool. Shabisky, we got black people here.
We're cool.
And we got an indigenous woman talking to us. We're not just Caucasian anymore.
He's muted.
He's stupid.
Again.
Yeah, Missy, stop muting me. All right, yeah, I like this diversity. This is great.
You like this university? What?
Yeah, Now where's
Said he likes the diversity.
I know. I heard him. I'm fucking with him.
But-
Yeah.
Oh.
Missy's farting again.
Damn.
Big fart.
Dude, when you said something about how they will either flirt with you or accuse you of things, it's perfect example is me and Shabisky here, right? She wanted Shabisky. She was really in. She was flirting with Shabisky, and then she did that, and then attacked me and called me a rapist and stuff like that. So you hit the nail on the head because it absolutely that way between us two with her. Because she even said I've caught feels talking about Shabisky, and that's Shabisky's fucking fault.
Doing it for her, so she's
It was an accident.
Well, it's Shabisky's fault because he flirted with her on DM.
I'm the greatest. I didn't do nothing.
Tell her he want to suck that baloney hole.
Oh, I didn't go. Well.
Get some of those truffles.
Yeah, he wanted to shuffle those truffles.
Stop, guys.
But this dude, my voice is going out. By the way, even though it's usually always raspy, but it's worse today. I've had an emotional morning, and like I talked about it earlier when I talked about I have family members. Well, I actually cried this morning before the show. There was tears in my eyes. Jeff and Burt Toast and Booleanenator witnessed that. I was emotional this morning. So I have friends like Hannibal and Monty. Well, wait a minute. Let me preface this right quick. I am blacker than Monty. It's facts. It's facts. I've had more black pussy than he'll ever have because he chases the white tail and I chase the black tail. So I'm blacker than Monty. Now Hannibal, that dude's black. He's really black. Mm-hmm. Anyways, joking. I know those guys, and I know that this saddens me that I know that Hannibal was probably told by his father or mother, keep your hands 10 to 2 on the steering wheel. Smile when the police officer come up. Be extra nice. I didn't have to be told that because I'm a white man. If that doesn't upset you, then something's wrong with you. If that doesn't bother you, that Hannibal gets treated different, even though, let me break this down for you. He's a college-educated man. I'm not. I didn't go to college. I was a drug addict for a long time. I fucked up my life. He's got his shit straight, but yet he's treated differently because his fucking skin tone. That shit ain't right, people. We need to change. A man got shot in the back 7 fucking times because he's black. We gotta change. We have to change. I can't relate, but I see what's going on, and it's pissing me off. And I'm sorry for being emotional. Shabisky drugged me before the show.
That's the only way I'm gonna get that booty. Yeah, I saw that video. That was hard to watch.
It's very hard to watch.
Sometimes there's those videos that it's just like, holy fuck, what did I just watch? Gotta do like a retake on it. Like, but it fucking, yeah, that was hard to watch. I watched that like a couple days ago or something on Twitter.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy. It's crazy. No, and Shabisky needs to be shot in the back 7 times. What be doing?
God.
Well, are you being sexist toward Burnt Toast right now? I seen how you rolled your eyes at her. That's sexism. We can't have that here.
Sorry.
It's sexual harassment.
Yeah.
I like that voice. So I want to ask you another question, Toast. Why Burnt Toast? Why that name?
You know, people have asked me, and I don't even really have like a like a cool story. It's just it was a sock account that I had. Oh. And I was so mad about what she was saying about Charlie Gold and what she had said to me, what she was saying, like screaming the N-word and stuff. I was so angry about it that I just kind of grabbed the sock account that I had at the time and made it into a channel, and I didn't even really like give much thought to it, but it worked out, and so I just kind of play off of that now. So yeah, I wish I had a cooler story.
Wish I had a cool origin story. That's like people ask me Pimpmunk all the time. It was simple. It started in a chat room. Because I used a voice changer that made me sound like a chipmunk. And some girl said, oh, there's a chipmunk that's a pimp. And I went, ding dong. It's a good name. And that's what happened. Mm-hmm. Missy's name is Missy because she's old.
Yep. I am 403.
Yeah, and Shabisky's name is Shabisky because he can't really say words. So he made up one.
See, dude can't even say yes. He just said yee.
Yes, it's yee. And I don't know what Booleanenator means either. I never even asked him.
What does it mean, Bulls?
Boolean is a variable in computer programming that means true and false. And nator is taken from Terminator, so truth. It's kind of a play on words for truth sayer.
Oh, well, see, that's smart stuff, and me and Shabisky wouldn't know that. Because I'm dumb and he's dumber. The movie was based on us. Yeah, so. Anyways, I like you, Toast. I'd like to put some butter on you. That was a sexual comment, and
yeah, she's a married woman. She's happily.
He can join.
Be nice. She's a married woman.
If you never heard of threesomes, goddammit. No, I am kidding.
It's all
Don't take anything I say personal.
No,
unless you're into it.
I'm very easily offended, so yeah,
Yeah,
it's all good.
And see, people come on this show. See, I am an edgy motherfucker at times. I'll admit it, and I say shit, and some people can't handle it. And people who want to go like in quip battles with me get pissed off, but you know, I can't help it.
It happens.
I'm mean. Let's see. We got a chat. We got Hannibal in the chat room. We got Mute That Bozo. We got Vlad. We got, I don't know that name. We got Greg Lyra or Lyra. Is it Lyra or Lyra?
I don't know.
Pimp, did you hear?
Did I hear what?
Metallica's coming out with an album tonight. Oh my god! Yeah.
Let me tell you, I don't give a fuck.
Pimp. Hate Metallica.
Let me explain this to Toast. I hate Metallica to the core of my being.
Yes.
Your bean, yes.
Or his bean.
The best thing that they ever did is when he caught fire on stage. Yeah, that was entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm joking. I didn't really want him to burn. But I don't like Metallica at all. I hate them. And people know that, and they want to troll me with that shit. I hate Metallica and Cats. That's the two things that sucks.
Metallica seems, I mean, they just seem like a jerk, you know? I don't know.
They are jerks!
Yeah. Like, every time that I've heard about something they've done or said, I'm just like, that was kind of a dick move, you know? Like, didn't have to do that.
Fuck you, Hannibal. Metallica is not dope. Pimp is not a hater. And Hatfield is not God. You're fucking wrong. Dude, I'm losing my voice. I hope I'm be able to do the Friday show tomorrow because my fucking shit's hurting. I got the coronas.
Oh, no.
Oh, damn.
I hope not. Fuck.
High five, bro.
Rest in peace, Cliff Burton, says Greg Lyra.
Who's Cliff Burton?
I have no idea, to be honest with you.
Let me look him up.
I probably do, just don't know the name. Who is Cliff Burton, people? Tell me. Shabby Missy show is fun. Oh yeah. If can't make it, Shab and Missy show. No, I can't let them do it by themselves because they suck. I mean, have you not seen a Shabby stream? Shabby's only entertaining when he's around me. Okay.
He is best known as the bassist for Metallica from December '82 until his death in September '86.
Yeah. Definitely rest in peace. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't hate him enough that I want him to die. But yeah, that's sad. I do remember that the bass player. Yeah, I do now remember who you're talking about.
Two Guns says he died in a bus accident.
Yeah, I think Guns N' Roses is better than Metallica. And if you disagree, then something's wrong with you. Right, Missy?
Yes.
See? Right, Shabisky?
No.
I knew he was going to say no. I knew he was going to say no because he's
fucking
you,
idiot. Okay?
Gotta be so negative.
You're jealous. You're jealous of Metallica.
Shabisky, I hope you get crab.
You're a negative
Like
man.
for dinner?
Like, yeah,
no,
dinner?
I hope he gets chlamydia in the asshole.
Can that happen?
Is that a type of fish?
That's a type of fish.
You have to get yourself some odor block Vagisil.
Ooh.
Did he really say that some type of fish? But I think chlamydia they shouldn't have named a horrible sexual transmitted disease that because chlamydia is a good word. It's sad. I like saying it, chlamydia. Chlamydia. It sounds like a perfume, a French perfume or something. I don't know.
Have you seen that show on Netflix called Perfume? It's like I think it's a French thing.
No, I haven't.
I believe there are subtitles, but it's definitely worth reading it.
Really? Cool.
I don't want to give anything away. Like, it's super cool. Like, everyone knows I have a thing for subtitles and foreign shit, but it's a group of people. Dead bodies keep showing up, and their scent glands have been removed. And there's a group of people that grew up together, and like all of them are sleeping together.
Why
so
do you
there's
always talk about the weirdest fucking shows and stuff like that?
Because I'm a weirdo.
You always bring up the weirdest shit, man. No, you're a fucking stoner. That's the goddamn. You're a fucking pot junkie. And you talk about weird shit. Let me tell you something. One day I said, "Hey, Missy, you're high," and to prove that she wasn't high, which this is a high thing to do, she gets all the way to the mic. I'm not high.
I was really high that day.
Yeah, you was really high that day. You really high that day. You and that stupid son bitch over there, always smoking dopes, injecting the marijuanas.
Ooh.
If I talk more?
It's okay to do a little bit, but y'all don't know what a little bit means.
Yeah, but I talk more.
No, I like that face you just made. I kind of want to put sexual stuff on you. But anyways.
Oh, damn.
Oh, damn. Wait a minute. What was that, dude? Oh, damn. You sounded perverted as hell. You sounded creepy. Oh, damn.
We guys are talking
I expect you to say, hey, get my tub of Jello and my saran wrap. Oh, damn.
And also one day said that pumpkin pie tasted like pumpkin pie.
Yeah, see, that's another thing. The stupidest thing she did. She was so high. She said, I got some pumpkin pie, and it tasted exactly like pumpkin pie.
Nice.
It was fucking pumpkin pie.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those stupid McDonald's ones, okay?
Yeah, be like, oh, that cheeseburger tasted like cheeseburger.
I didn't expect it to, okay? I thought it was
You
just
didn't expect pumpkin pie to taste like pumpkin pie.
No, I thought it was just gonna be like cinnamon.
So, Missy, are you into like the pumpkin spice everything?
Yeah,
No.
she is.
Oh,
Yes, she
good.
is. Don't let her lie to
I
you.
hate that stuff.
I like
My
some of that
sister
pumpkin
is.
spice stuff, though. Some of it's good.
Like every once in a while, I might grab one with my sister when we're out, just because she adores the stuff and everything. Like the minute it comes out, she stocks up so she can have it until like April. And,
Oh my gosh. I mean, I love pumpkin pie, but I don't want 50 candles that smell like pumpkin pie.
Oh, she's got 50 candles. Let's see, probably like 35
Oh,
lip
now they're having girl
glosses.
conversations.
Lip glosses that taste like
What?
pumpkin pie. There's
Why?
lotions
I
that
don't
smell
get
like
it.
pumpkin
And
pie.
yeah.
There's soap and shampoo that smells like pumpkin pie.
Yeah.
Ew. I
This is
cannot.
what happens when you get two vaginas in one room. They think they can take over and talk about shit that nobody gives a fuck about.
It's
Oh,
just
by the
too
way, I
much.
yell a lot.
It's too much.
No, I really enjoy you, Toast. We're going to definitely have you. You can become a regular if you want to, because I like you.
Cool. Y'all are cool.
Well, I am.
Not the guy in the corner. I'm just kidding.
No, that dude fucking sucks.
Gabby's the greatest.
And what is the greatest at? I asked this question, I'm not never going to answer. What is the greatest at? And don't say dabbing.
He's the greatest at catching turtles, or not turtles, lizards.
Turtle.
Catching chicken walruses in the desert.
Yeah, because catching a beast that goes half a mile an hour is so rough. Catching turtles.
I'm sorry
You gotta
that I
trip at least
Toast,
3
I'm sorry.
times, right?
I told you, I'm very sorry that I brought these stoners on with me. You're a good guest, and these stupid sumbitch talking about chicken walls.
I love
don't
MissyAnn. She's
remember.
cool.
Well, I don't love her.
Name of the damn lizard, but it kind of sounds like chicken walrus, so I call it a chicken walrus because I can never remember the fucking name of it.
I'm embarrassed right now.
And let's see, he can play the piano. He is the greatest at playing the
Wait a minute, back up for 5 seconds. He plays the piano. You're saying he's the greatest at playing piano.
Oh no, not the greatest. He's not the greatest at playing piano. Let me back that
Okay, you don't bring up that shit.
It's subjective.
up. Yes.
No, it's not. You're not. It's objectively, you're not that
Gab
good.
Stream Simulator. There you go. That's a good one.
He's what?
He's the greatest at playing the Shabisky Dab Stream Simulator.
Yeah,
He's the
you-
only one that plays that. How can he be the
No.
greatest at it?
No, a lot of people play it.
Nobody cares.
He's still the greatest at it.
No, he's not. I'm sure Skeptical Jesus is better at it. The guy who created the fucking game.
That's
I
subjective.
hate you, Shabisky.
What?
Trying here.
Let's make up
This is
that.
making it worse, actually.
Missy, have
fuck
you
is
seen
that?
the Perfume movie the show you mentioned is based off of?
Oh, there you go. Have you seen the movie that the Perfume series is based off of? Have you
I
missed
don't
it?
know if I have. I don't know if I knew there was a movie. I just saw the show.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
I don't think so.
I got a complaint.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I haven't been on Hannibal Monty lately. I don't think they like me anymore. They don't want me on the show. They invite other people on. They don't invite me on. That fucking sucks.
They don't like either one of us.
I want to
Yeah,
speak to
it's
the
not-
manager.
It's not about you, Shabisky.
It's
not
about
about
me
you,
too.
Shabisky.
Okay, I'm trying to.
Nobody likes you, Shabisky. They like me. I'm the most lovable dude on the internet.
You're also the most suspended dude on YouTube.
Well, yeah, I am one of the most hated people on YouTube by YouTube, but fuck them. No, actually, there's been people that suspended and kicked off more than I have, but I have been targeted. That's for damn sure.
I still like calling
No,
you.
we want you back on, Pimpmunk. I know, buddy. I'm just fucking with you. Y'all got a lot of guests, and y'all playing. You know, I understand, and I'm just fucking with you. Honestly, I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm on a lot of shows and stuff. While I'm on this show, I'm on The Alter Perspective. I'm a frequent guest on Drunken Peasants and other shows. But Hannibal Monty's on one of the only few shows that I will actually sit down and watch. Because
They're hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
most people get on my fucking nerves. And one of them gets on my nerves, but I'm not going to say which one. They got to figure it out. It's Monty.
Oh, damn.
But no, I'm joking. I love Monty. But I fuck with Monty, and he fucks with me back. And that's what buddies do. And that's what, like, me and Billy and Ben, we fuck with each other real hard. And people say, oh, no, they don't really like each other. They're so stupid. That's what a lot of us, like me and Hannibal and Monty, we come from like the same areas, like raised in the same way and stuff. We know, yeah, this is what boys do. We're fucking idiots.
Sometimes.
Guys are
Most
idiots.
of the time.
No, we're idiots. Women are way smarter than we are.
Yeah.
Way smarter. But y'all can't piss standing up, so.
I think I'll take the smarts over the peeing.
No,
I'll sit down. It's fine.
Peeing standing up is way better than being smart.
No, I think I'll sit down. Thank you.
Okay. Well, I sit down most of the time.
There you go.
Because I always shit when I piss, or piss when I shit. I don't know which one I do. Yeah. So, anyways, Pim, do you talk to TJ or Paul any? Yeah, Paul was on the show last week.
Yeah.
So yeah, I talk to TJ and Paul and them. Yeah, I do. I don't really talk to Scotty because Scotty's a prick. But no, I like Scotty. But I do like Scotty. But me and Scotty never have been one to like talk back and forth in private message or anything. But the other guys definitely. I like Scotty though. Scotty's cool. Scotty's a good guy. Scotty's the one when I went out to Ohio that time, Washington that time, and for the show, and put me in a fucking nice ass hotel and shit. Scotty's cool as hell, so yeah. One of the nicest hotels I've ever stayed at. One of the nicest. I've stayed at some very fancy hotels because I'm bougie. Anyways, dude, what's the worst thing about the pandemic? Like personal shit, not like that it's killing people, but like shit that you can't do or whatever for you, Toast.
There's like a bunch of things. Like I miss going out with my friends, and there's times where that you can buy some stuff online. It's no big deal, but there's some stuff where like you want to actually go in the store and like see it and try it on and all this stuff, and you can't do that right now, and it's annoying, like if you want to buy I'm one of these people. I love going to like TJ Maxx and Ross and all these places where you can get like cheap stuff for your house, and I miss kind of going to thrift stores and places like that where you can kind of just dig through stuff and find like really cool stuff to put in your house. I miss that.
I get that. Yeah, I miss traveling because I travel quite a bit, and I haven't traveled much at all. Well, I traveled one time before it all broke out, and I went to San Francisco, and unfortunately, I went out to unfortunately, I got to see it, but I went out to the Redwood Forest. It was beautiful. Got to walk around in a big ass tree. It's pretty cool. Then now all that's burning down out there right now. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I second that. Like every summer I go visit my family out of state, and like there's a lot of like tribal stuff that got completely canceled this year that I couldn't go to, and it just sucks.
May I ask what tribe you are?
Shawnee.
Shawnee. Okay.
Piqua Shawnee. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that was offensive or
not. No. That's fine.
Because I met this chick I was taking a bus traveling one time, and I met this chick that she was heading out to Montana, I do believe, and she was Apache, and she was cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful too. I wanted to sex her up, but she didn't do that.
Most people, when they meet me, they just automatically think that I'm Hispanic.
Yeah.
Or like most people, I don't know why this is, but most people think, oh, you're half Mexican, right? I'm just like, what? why that? But that's what I hear all the time because I am part white too. So, but I'm like, I'm racially ambiguous enough to where they know that I'm something. They know that I'm not a white girl, but they don't really know what. And most people don't ask. So I appreciate you asking instead of just like assuming, you know.
Yeah, I would never. I don't. Assuming, can make you an ass for sure. And but I'm always interested in stuff when I find, like when I first started doing the online stuff, I didn't know any transgender people, and now I have a huge following of transgender females, and when I first started talking to them, I started asking questions because I was uneducated about it, and there was one that got offended. The other ones were like, "Fuck her, we're glad you're asking."
Yeah, I mean, I think it's always better to ask people instead of just making assumptions. Just in general, it's always good to just ask questions and have a dialogue with someone than to just make assumptions, because the second that you make assumptions about people can get you in a lot of trouble, you know.
Absolutely. And it's good to ask questions, like Pete Ham said in the chat room. It's really good to ask because you get to know and you get to understand their struggles and what's going on in their life. That's like most people knew I grew up in mostly black neighborhoods and stuff, but I never wanted to be like, well, I know them because I grew up with them. So I always ask questions like, why are you going through this and I'm not? And they explain, and it's good to like be interesting in others. That way we can as white people help them. We can be allies. But we have to understand,
Yeah, there was one time, I think this was like last year. I think it was like a year ago. And I had gone grocery shopping and I was like putting stuff in the back of my truck, and this beat up pickup truck with like Trump 2020 all over the back and of Confederate flag stickers and all this stuff, right? With these little, like, you know what I'm talking about, these MAGA people.
Oh, I know.
Looking rough, driving. And they drove by and they scream out the window, "Go back to Mexico." And then they like screamed a racist slur. And I was just like, you know what? Because these people don't faze me anymore because it's happened so many times. I turned around, I was like, "Go back to Europe, racist." Like, it's just like, well, I mean, it's like, dude, I've been here longer than you have.
Yeah, it's stupid. And I really hate to see those motherfuckers with American flag and a Confederate flag together. Like, do you not understand that
there's a guy, no, I'll see if I can snap a picture of him. There's a guy in my town. He's got a huge Ford pickup with big ass tires, and he has two giant flags stuck on the back of his truck that wave when he's going like around the road. And one's an American flag and one's a Confederate flag.
And there's a whole lot of fucked up with that because, first of all, he lives in Connecticut, which is not a Confederate state. Then you got the Confederate flag, which was they were treasonous. They didn't want to be a part of America. You understand that, right? And it's like, goddamn, you're really stupid.
I mean, and also, it's like a slap in the face to all of the people who had family members die fighting in that war. It's like, why are you waving the flag of the group of people that were trying to end the country? Like, I don't get that.
Right.
Exactly. It don't make any sense.
End the country over dehumanizing people. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, are you kidding?
Yeah, and they call themselves patriots, and I'm like, how is the Confederate flag, which is a treasonous flag, patriotism? Yeah. It doesn't make sense. They just simply don't make sense. And I blame Shabisky.
Yeah, it's all his fault.
Man,
he can't read words. Yep.
He's going to say
it was an accident. I tried to stop them.
It was an accident.
It wouldn't work. Yeah. It was on purpose. No, it was an accident. I'm sorry. I'll dab about it. Let's dab about it.
If you're anything, you are predictable, buddy.
What do you mean? I said the opposite of what you thought I was going to say.
He's the greatest.
Yeah, I love you though. I do love him.
Well,
He's
let's kiss
silly,
about
but I love him. Huh?
So let's kiss about him.
What? I don't want to kiss you.
Come on. Just a little. Just a little.
I don't want to do it. I feel uncomfortable.
You gotta slow down,
that?
Shab. You gotta be more. You gotta
right.
romance him a little
You
longer.
start off with a hand job, get you warmed up.
Damn.
He thought through this.
Oh god.
I feel
I'm not
violent.
thinking too fast, pimp.
I don't feel comfortable right now. I feel like I'm in not a safe space.
Feel like you're being sexually harassed.
I feel like I'm sexually harassed. I'm harassed because I'm not a her.
Oh damn.
That's stupid, I know, but I said it, and I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah, cut that out of that part was horrible. Cut that little part out.
It was a bad joke, but whatever, dude.
Just double down and go with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a G-man, double down on it.
Oh god.
I'm not
That's
hair-assed,
crazy.
I'm bald-assed. Oh, wait, yeah. I'm bald-assed.
That's right, buddy. You're bald. Anyways, we've got 8 minutes left, Missy.
We do.
Show us the tit.
No.
Quarter of it.
No.
10%.
No.
3.
No.
Wave at us. You wasn't expecting that, was you?
No.
Didn't know how to react to that one. What? You meant to wave your titty at us.
No.
Oh shit! Sorry.
See, when you
Can't
do
have
it,
nice things.
Sorry.
see, when you do it, it sounds like sexual harassment. When I do it, it sounds like a joke.
Sorry. It was on purpose.
Yeah, damn, Bubby. But I just called you Bubby. What the fuck?
Bubby. Hey,
I
Bubby.
was gonna say Bubba and Buddy at the same time, so I said Bubby.
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 How's
Bubba.
Abby girl? What's she doing?
Oh, Abby's bad.
She's a
Now you know I told you about she tried to kill the turtle, right? You know,
no.
yeah, with the turtle we've had for 7 years, she got a hold of it and it broke his shell all up.
Oh.
He's okay. He survived, but yeah. And then I bought a different phone. I bought me a new phone charger cord the other day. Well, this morning I woke up, it was chewed in half. Had to go get a new one.
She might need to go to puppy school.
I ain't got any shoes now. I'm having to wear house shoes to the store because she chewed up my shoes. She's a cunt.
Nah.
She's a puppy.
No, she is the devil's vagina.
Oh damn.
Where is she?
In another room.
Oh.
Because last night when I was streaming, she got a hold of my microphone cord and my microphone went whoop.
She's the cutest puppy bird.
She is. She's adorable. She's pretty.
Cutest little thing.
You know,
She's
you need
sharp,
to take her
but she-
to one of those places where they do like basic training for puppies.
Yeah.
I had to do that with my dog, and he's no longer a jerk, so it worked for me.
Well, she's a bitch for sure. She makes me mad, but I love her. But she's just she's evil. She's pure
an
evil.
energetic puppy. That's all.
No, she is pure fucking evil.
No, she's just a puppy.
No, I seen her shoot flames from her mouth.
Oh,
I seen her. The bitch turned her head backwards and squirted pea soup with fucking. She's
Is the exorcist dog?
yeah.
That's hilarious.
It's fucked up, dude. Shabisky didn't even get that reference.
Sorry, babe.
Don't
What?
call me babe.
I mean, Bob, buddy,
Bob!
Bobby.
Oh,
You called me Bobby a minute ago. I'm
No, I
sorry.
called you Bubby, you dumbass.
Bobby. Bobby.
Bubby.
Hey,
Bubby.
Bobby.
Bubba.
Hey, Bubby.
Hey,
Damn it, Bubby! Anyways, you should show her Pimpmunk. Why? That makes no sense.
The puppy.
Show your butthole.
Bobby.
Let's talk about the puppy.
Well, why would I show her Pimpmunk X?
I think he's just telling you to show the puppy.
Oh. No. Not today. She's in.
That was
It's all right.
I gotta admit, my medication just kicked in.
I can tell.
He's like, oh, and then
Hell,
waits.
dude,
It waits like a full 5 seconds. No.
You know, I ain't
a
lying, dude.
delayed response gave you
Yeah.
away.
I can
All of
tell.
a sudden, dude, my medication kicked in. And I'm like, whoa, let's do something. I'm high.
I knew. I can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm just trying to kill the minutes now. I want to end this
You're
shit.
awful. Brent, you said you have a new video dropping tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's scheduled for I think I don't get how YouTube schedules stuff because it keeps putting me in a time zone that I'm not, and so I adjust it thinking that it's going to keep the video in that time zone, and then when I go there, I don't know, I don't get it, but it's it's this afternoon. It's just like in a couple of hours. It's a music video that I made for G-Man.
Oh, cool.
That's awesome.
I know he's going to be butthurt over it. Because I told him on Hannibal and Monty that, you know, if he wants to call me a whore and a prostitute, then I'll make it into a song and I'll make him own it. Because now he's trying to walk back and be like, I was just trolling. No, no, you weren't. No, you weren't.
G's a punk bitch, and that's honestly, he's a shitty person. He's a shitty human being, and it's just horrible. And I'm glad you fuck with him all you want. And if he comes at you, I'll beat his ass.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess I decided that I could get angry or I could make them butthurt and make it funny. And so I decided to make it funny, you know.
It's the best way to do it, babe. Best way to do it.
And you'd be surprised how many people that have been hurt by Shanny and Rev or hurt by G-Man or hurt by, you know, Vaughn, who have contacted me privately and they're like, thank you so much for making that video. It made me feel better because this is what happened to me like a year ago. So, I mean, that was definitely not my intention, but I'm glad that I'm making people laugh. I enjoy making people laugh, so.
Yeah, I do too. That's my thing. That's what I do for a living, and it's good. The best way to deal with shit is through humor, and you know, and see, there's the difference. Also, like when we do stuff in a funny way, they don't get it because they're not. They don't do anything in a funny way. They're vile people.
Yeah.
And it doesn't come off as funny or anything. It just comes off as mean, and people get hurt by them. Mm-hmm. And you know, and by the way, guys, yeah, Toast, make sure you check out her channel. Missy just put it in the chat room. Subscribe to her if you're not. She's awesome. Dude, you open door to you, Toast. Anytime you want to come on.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. You're awesome.
Great.
I love your stuff.
And I'm gonna try my best to get Black Guy TV on at some point.
He is so good. Everybody needs to subscribe to him because he is so good at commentary. Oh my gosh, he's really good. Him and I are doing a stream tonight roasting G-Man. So
okay, cool.
Yep.
Are you going to be doing it? Are you eventually going to do a live show, or I mean, like a regular show?
Maybe not a regular show because YouTube is kind of like my hobby. Like, I have like a whole like life, and family, and career, and everything outside of YouTube. So I probably would not.
I just put the link to Black Guy TV's channel in the chat. So if you guys haven't subbed to him already, you can go over and give him a follow as well.
I am thinking about doing a live stream, but I don't know if I'd be able to do something like on a regular basis now.
So regular, I get it.
Yeah.
I understand. We don't have a life. What you say?
And I really enjoy the editing process a lot. Like I'm a super creative person, and so I really enjoy
Yeah, I need to get back. I'm planning on getting back and making regular videos as well. That's how I got started, and my camera got stolen recently. So yeah, but I'm planning on getting back. And I love it. The editing process and doing all that. It can be very, very, very rewarding.
Yes. Yeah.
And yeah, and there goes Missy sucking on the fucking marijuana pipe again. God damn, Shabisky too. It's just like every 5 fucking seconds. But anyways. So we are doing a Friday show because we made the goals. Thank you all for that, by the way. I'm pretty sure Fire Ronan will be on. He's usually on Fridays, and I will try to get someone else. And we'll appreciate it. Toast, thank you so much for stopping by. We really enjoyed you today.
Thank you for having me on. I mean, this was a lot of fun.
You can get on my wood anytime you want.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Anyways, thank you guys for liking, sharing, and tipping. We appreciate you. Make sure, I'm sure, Shabby, you're doing a stream today.
Yeah, doing some big countdowns today because it's Thursday.
Yo, Shabby's doing a countdown. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you touch Missy's butt. I don't know. And Booleanenator, you got anything going on today? Any shows producing?
Tonight I have pub chat at 9 p.m. That's about it.
Pub chat at 9 p.m. Make sure you check it out. I need to check it out. I want to go over and harass Booleanenator.
Oh, damn.
I'm going to harass
Booleanenator read.
I'm going to fuck one. Hey, Booleanenator, your name is Dave.
And what? So what?
I doxed you.
No, you didn't. I've told people my name is David a long time ago.
He just doxed the fuck out of you. You're ruined.
Got him.
Hey, Pimpmunk, your name is John. Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
How dare you, sir? Anyways, we have real names. Fuck. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow. Hit that kill button, bulls.